Paul Heggen. Yeah, that wind was really gusting and blowing out here in the Bay Area and up and down California, but hopefully that's going to start to kind of taper down a little bit.
Yeah, the winds have been starting to die down already this afternoon, and that's a process that's going to continue as we head through this evening. And by the time we get past sunset, the wind is really not going to be a factor at all, and it's not going to be a factor as we head into the weekend. The difference in the amount of air to our north and the amount of air to our southeast is beginning to kind of narrow a little bit, and that means it's not as strong a pressure gradient. The difference in the amount of atmosphere from place to place, and the winds are just not going to be as strong. But we are going to hold on to the tranquil weather pattern. Futurecast shows clear skies tonight. A little bit of a marine influence starting to return, some of that marine stratus, the low clouds to the coast, and we'll see some fog making intrusions into the inland valleys Sunday morning and again Monday morning, but each day it's going to back up out of those inland valleys, and we should see plenty of sunshine into the first half of next week. And that means we're going to be pretty much at full capacity in terms of solar electricity generation for the next couple of days over the weekend, towards the top of the scale, making the most of that roughly 12 hours of daylight that we get this time of year as we approach the spring equinox, which is already on Tuesday. Let's take a look outside, seeing plenty of sunshine from Salesforce Tower, clear skies overhead, clear view of Mount Diablo before the temperatures covered it up. Low to mid 70s for everybody at the moment. Temperatures running good 10 to 12 degrees above average for most of the Bay Area today. Now, we're not going to be quite this warm tomorrow, but it is going to be another unseasonably mild day after a pretty close to normal start tomorrow morning. Temperatures mostly in the mid to upper 40s, some of the warmest spots around 50 degrees to begin the day on Saturday, but everybody within about 3 degrees of what's average for the middle of March. Let's check out tomorrow's forecast. High temperatures back up to 75 degrees in San Jose. You'll be the warm spot across the region. Only 71 for Los Gatos and Morgan Hill. Temperatures inland in the East Bay reaching up into the low 70s, right at 70 degrees down the peninsula in Redwood City. The big drop is going to be along the coast. That marine influence drops you from the low 70s today in Half Moon Bay back to the low 60s tomorrow. And San Francisco retreats to the upper 60s, but it still looks really nice for the St. Patrick's Day parade tomorrow. And then temperatures in the North Bay reaching up to or just above 70 degrees by tomorrow afternoon. Inland parts of the Bay Area, we're going to hold on to that warmth for the next several days. This is the 10-day temperature outlook for San Jose, and you can see there's some ups and downs on a day-to-day basis, but we stay in the lower half of the 70s for most of the next 6 days, and then we drop off. That drop is associated with an unsettled weather pattern that's going to send the next chance of rain into the Bay Area. The 6 to 10 day outlook from the Climate Prediction Center, which runs from Thursday through the following weekend, shows a pretty good chance of wetter than normal conditions. And to go along with that, the 8 to 14 day outlook shows a pretty good chance of below normal temperatures as we approach the end of the month as well. So enjoy the warm, dry weekend while it's here. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. We'll start with inland parts of the Bay Area, where temperatures continue to run in the low to mid 70s through the middle of next week, and then we drop back closer to average by Thursday and Friday. And it is the last day of the 7-day forecast that we're starting to bring that chance for some rain showers back into the picture. So 6 more days to go in this dry stretch of weather, which means the pollen count is going to be sky high as we head through the weekend. We'll take a closer look at that coming up at 5:30, but just enjoy a very pleasant St. Patrick's Day weekend. A little cooler along the coast, but low to mid 60s for the next several days. I don't think too many people are going to complain about that. You will dip down back to the upper 50s by the time that next chance of rain arrives a week from today.